Hi guys, it's Joseph Rose here, and we're hitting you with a debate video today, and it's about
first-person shooters.
So we have different opinions about them.
We're not gonna share our opinions yet, because you're gonna see like literally probably 30 seconds.
Yeah. So do you want to start off?
Oh, and there's one thing we wanted to reiterate: how we do not have scripts. He came up with that really idea for this video yesterday, and he just didn't tell me until today. He did call me, and I kept rejecting the call because I didn't want to talk to him. So I didn't actually know about this video that we're gonna be doing this. It took probably 30 minutes to an hour ago, and we have not even wrote a script. Like we haven't really wrote a script. We have our ideas, but we haven't like put them together into like a legit essay script type of thing.
Yeah, I mean you can probably see it in front of us right now. There's really nothing.
If I had paper, I would show you guys. I have a backpack.
I have a pillow.
I have my phone. It's fun.
You just threw your phone.
I have a lightsaber. I have my shirt.
Okay, anyways,
so one thing about first person shooters, before I will say anything, it is probably one of the biggest complaints many people have with the games. How repetitive they are. You walk, you aim, you shoot, repeat the process over and over again until you complete the objective. It's literally that simple. It's not much more. There's not much more to it than that. Unlike Nintendo games have depth to them, so especially games like not I wouldn't exactly say Mario has depth, but games like Metroid Prime, Pikmin, Zelda. I feel like there's another one I'm missing. Another big one I'm missing. Maybe I don't have one. But there are games that have depth, and they never get repetitive. Never, no matter what. Unless you play them 20 million, unless you play it straight for 30 freaking hours. Probably more than that, they'll never get repetitive. There's some Zelda games I have, like on my 3DS activity log. I played for over 100 hours, if not more.
Okay, so as you said Metroid Prime as one of your examples. I remember you had told me that Metroid Prime is mostly just walking around.
It's not mostly just walking around. I'm not gonna have a number because I can't exactly say if it's like 20% to 80% of each thing. But there's shooting, especially in the boss fights, especially in the very first you're right in the beginning, the Fragate Orpheon before you fight the first boss. Is a lot of shooting, but then when you get to the later part of the game, right after the first boss, it's really, really amazing. So there's shooting, but the only reason the shooting is to make sure the gameplay doesn't get dull. Really, the thing is exploring, and I'm a big fan of any games that explore. That's why the original Zelda is one of my favorite games because no other Zelda game since have made it so you have to explore. I heard some people who have games since the original will play it all the time. Nobody's found all the secrets. There's secrets on almost. I don't remember. There was one video games channel. It was one of the digressing and side questing videos, and he said a certain percent of how much of it is actually how many screens on the game have actual secrets. It's most of them, and Metroid games do, like the old one and the two examples of what I played is the old one and Metroid Prime. I would not say Metroid Fusion does not have any exploration. I would not say that at all. It doesn't. But Metroid Prime in the original, and probably Super Metroid, I haven't played that one yet. Don't kill me. Is a game that they just require a lot of exploration. So there's a lot of exploring. But then let's say you found your way to a certain part. Like there's one part after this one boss looks like a giant UFO and it shoots you. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. But and there's like acid on there. You have a circular island kind of thing in all the acid. That and if you fall off, you're going to take damage. And if you stay in acid too long, you will die. And once you get past that boss, there's a bridge opens up, and you get to this one room. Oh, but what you do, you can't get through that room because you don't have the right item. So you have to go get the item, which is actually quite fun to figure out what you have to do, what item you have to get, where it's at. And then it's also pretty fun. And then every once in a while, maybe let's say you do have the item. Oh god, enemies are all over the place, and you have to kill them all before you can get what you need and before you can get to the boss.
Okay, so I just want to clarify. Okay, so about the Metroid Prime, but recently I've been playing Battlefield.
He actually does. He's not a light shooter, so we'll just clarify that right now.
Yeah, and I also have Turok. But only a few days ago, I was like, oh my god, this is actually really good because it's actually, to me, it sends a new level of difficulty into the game, and you actually get to see your character's perspective on things.
One thing, I'm not bashing the game, but just one thing about difficulty, you don't know difficulty. You don't know difficulty until you play Donkey Kong Country Returns. And I'm not just saying that because I studied games. Never beaten a Mario game, I'm sorry to say. But, I've heard, the J-Witch, the YouTuber, he's even said, and he's really good at video games, that he cannot be, like, probably can, but he said it's one of the hardest games of the year, like the last Union Country, Tropical Freeze. He said one of the hardest games of the year. They're insanely hard games. So you can't say you've seen difficulty until you play the Donkey Kong Country game, especially the returns. I have played the originals.
I'm not saying it's extremely difficult. I'm just saying it brings a different difficulty than, like
Third person.
Yeah, third person. I guess you've got games, because it's a lot harder to actually find your enemies. And I'm not saying that like 2D games are, well, when I say 2D games, third person games are like stupid. I'm just saying, yeah, like some of them, like a lot of them are actually really good. But I'm just saying some first-person shooters bring a new level of difficulty that third-person shooters cannot, bring.
The thing is that I know you can search around, but again, it's really repetitive. You turn around, oh god, there's an enemy. So my phone is right here. I used to have a game with her, Dead Trigger. I deleted it maybe 2 or 3 days after I downloaded it. It's a shooter game. It's an Android shooter game. It's a very big game. Like, it's really big. And I have barely any fun with it. Most of it was fairly linear, like most shooters. But the only time I actually had fun was like I remember this one time when I almost screamed because there was a zombie in front of me, that way, and behind me. And I did not know the zombie was behind me. So I actually the other guy, he attacked me. I did not know he was there until after he attacked me. So there's blood on my screen. I'm like, holy crap, where did that come from? But that's the only time you can legitimately say first-person shooters are fun. I can't say they're fun because the rest of the time you're just shooting and not doing anything really meaningful to the task. And, okay, I don't know what I was going to say. While I don't remember what I was going to say, you can talk.
Okay, so what I was going to say is, though the Metroid series and that game are the only first-person shooter games that you actually have experience with. So your perspective on actual first-person shooter games, such as like Call of Duty, I don't think they're such a valid point as you think, because if you've never played them, you can't really talk from that kind of point.
I never said I didn't want to play them.
But you're saying that they suck.
And I never said I didn't want to play them. I would try them out if I was allowed.
I remember, and sorry guys, if you play COD.
COD?
Yes.
I offered it.
If he...
Oh, wait, so wait, anyway, there's this funny meme I saw in the studio on Neverse. He was like, guys, why don't you give COD a chance? It's a really good fish. Like, it was, like, so dumb, but I was like, I thought you were about Call of Duty, you know, like, trolled. And he's like, it's a really good fish. I'm like, okay, this guy doesn't make any sense.
And, actually, he should be sorry. During our videos that we actually had to delete, you said, first-person shooters are ignorant.
No, the people who play
them.
Yeah,
people who play them.
So yeah, we had a video. We deleted it. We deleted it. We didn't delete it, but we haven't. Did you delete it?
Yeah, because I thought we weren't doing that series.
The bonus disc?
No, it was.
It was on the bonus disc.
Oh, okay.
I
didn't delete that then.
Yeah, we're gonna be uploading a Mario Kart. We may upload it before we upload this video, but it's a Mario Kart Double Dash bonus disc video, and Amy and I went on a rant about. I compared this Ninja Turtles game that's on the bonus disc, like first-person shooters, and how they're both repetitive. And then how first-person shooters are really repetitive, and how people like them because they can't see how Nintendo innovates on like Activision or Bungie or whatever. I can't see it. Just how I can't see the innovation. So then I went on a rant how people who like them are ignorant. And I also said how computer games aren't real games, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, they're not.
Well, actually, what you had said is. Not computer games are real games, but you said the computer's not a console.
It's not a console.
Which I do agree with that. It's really not a console.
I hear people like, it's the most advanced system. I'm like, it's not a system. It's what does it seem like? Even I don't really like Xbox, but I can say one thing: Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Their main purpose, while they do have other purposes, they can watch, like a lot of them can watch movies. You can watch Netflix. You can do this or that. But their main purpose is games, unlike computers, where his main focus is the internet, which. Yeah, there are gaming computers, but I just can't. But there's not enough good games on them. But that's beside the point. We kind of back. We kind of off topic.
Well, expect more parts of this debate later on in our channel. This definitely is not the end of it. We're going to have to call it quits here, guys. Dos Bros out.